Hello there everyone, Ashen Flash here, and welcome on into my predictions video for the LEGO Harry Potter Series 2. Now, I wish that I could have done this before we saw the bag with 9 characters on it, because I did really want to sit down. I thought that was really fun when I did that with the DC series, and I thought that I would do it again for the Harry Potter one, but well, 9 of the 16 have already been selected, so let's just quickly go through the 9 that we know of. We have Professor Sprout, Luna Lovegood in her lion costume, Dumbledore from the Chamber of Secrets, Kingsley, Neville, Bellatrix Lestrange, Harry Potter from the Half-Blood Prince, Moaning Myrtle, and Griphook. Now, I just want to mention a couple things just off the top. If you didn't see my other video, I was actually just comparing and showing the actual figures that I made before LEGO did this. So you can check out that video, link it down below and at the end of this one, because it's just really crazy. Out of the 9 that we've seen so far, I can't show you the bag because it is actually a leak. It does look, it's a high def picture, it is from LEGO, but they've taken it off the servers, so it's not actually legit. So they've actually leaked it, literally leaked it from the servers. So that's why I can't cover it. Justin can't cover it, if you're wondering, and because we enjoy having our channels around. But yeah, so out of the 9, 4 of them are actually from our series, which to me is just absolutely crazy. And if you've seen some of my other videos on the channel, you'll know that we've already had another 4 from our Harry Potter series 2 already made, with the 3 Yule Ball outfits as well as Wormtail with Baby Voldemort. Now, the reason I bring this up is that's actually 8 out of the 16. I'm not even counting, because we did 22, because it was for Fantastic Beasts. We thought that they would go that route again, which clearly they're not here, which makes a lot of sense. And I'm happy with just getting the 16, which is what we did get last time. We only did get 16 Harry Potter minifigures, so we're getting the same thing again here. And that's why I'm not even going to acknowledge that right now, out of our 16, 8 of them have been made into LEGO form, which to me is really crazy. Now, I'm going to talk about the characters that I also think that we included in the series that I could see coming, but there are some other characters, like some variants and different things that I think are going to be in the series, just given the way that this series seems to be going. So let's go ahead and let's start things off with the first characters. Of course, Ron and Hermione are going to be in here. It's obvious. I don't know why they're not on the bag, though. That's the only strange thing. But I definitely know, like, they have to be in here. If they're giving Luna another variant, and they're giving Neville another variant, they have to give Ron and Hermione one. And it's interesting because when I was looking at LEGO's series, you'll notice that the 3 of them all had the same outfit. And specifically with ours, we also tried to do that. We kind of tried to have them all be in their Yule Ball outfits. Now, if they did the same thing here, they'd have to all be in like their casual Half-Blood Prince sort of attire. Do I think they'll do that? I don't know if they'll continue that sort of, I don't want to call it tradition because it's only been one series, but I don't think they would have them all be in the same outfit, although they all do have some very unique casual clothes throughout that movie if you just do a quick Google search. My personal feeling, though, is for sure Ron will have a Half-Blood Prince outfit, and it'll be his Quidditch one. They've made a Funko Pop of that and everything, so I definitely think that is a huge contender to be the variant, as well as just including a Quidditch variant in the series. I think is something important that they also need to do, since we did actually have Draco in the last series. And then I think for Hermione, this was a variant that we nearly included in our series, and if we did do a series 3, I guarantee you this is the one that Justin would want to do. It's going to be a cat variant. He really wanted to have that version actually done. So I definitely think that hopefully that is the character that they pick, because I think it would be a fun variant. The only thing that I kind of makes me question if they do it is that'd be 2 like really animal sort of characters, with Luna being in the lion gear and all that, and I think that's why we went the separate route of not having her cat outfit, as well as just keeping the 3 in the same sort of style. But we'll have to wait and see. So those are my 2 guesses: Ron in the Quidditch outfit and Hermione in the cat one. Next up was one I think I recall pushing to be in our series too, and simply because they're just super colorful. And that's Rita Skeeter. And I really think that her outfit is just so unique. And I think that just the bright greens, and she can just, like, she'd never really fit into a set, I would say. But I think that she'd fit really well into an actual CMF series. So that's why I think she would be in here. And of course, like, her accessory would just be maybe a piece of paper and the floating feather pen. So I think that would definitely be in the series. Same with this next one. I was actually looking at a list of all of the professors that have taught at Hogwarts, and there's only one that, like, I can never see Lego making into minifigure form, and I don't even remember the name, but they were in it for like 1 second, so they're not very important. But Gilderoy Lockhart, I love him or hate him. I personally love him. I love Chamber of Secrets. It's my favorite one for some reason, but he was so great in that, and I really think that we are going to be getting him in minifigure form. Because we didn't get a lot of love for Chamber of Secrets in, like, the Lego sets, you could kind of see it being evident here with, like, Moaning Myrtle, as well as the Dumbledore variant. So I could definitely see him being in the series. He has a lot of different variants and costumes throughout it, so it'd be really great to get him here. And I think that one of his accessories, of course, would be one of the Cornish pixies. And I think that that is definitely, I know that we did it as the accessory as well, but I just think that that's a really logical choice. And I could see a lot of people picking up a couple of them to get more and more pixies. Maybe they'll include 2 in there. I'm not really too sure, but I definitely think that out of everyone on this list, he is the one that I'm most confident is coming, because they do like to include a lot of professors. If you look at the last series, there's quite a lot. There's 4 professors if you're including Mad-Eye Moody, and if you're including David Tennant's character as well. So I definitely think that he's going to be in this series. Next up, we have Sirius Black. He has a couple of outfits throughout, like, the films, and I definitely think a lot in Order of the Phoenix. So I think that we could definitely see him here. He wears a couple of them in his house that is kind of unique. There's this really nice red one, which, looking at the series so far, I think that would fit in really well. I mean, Ron would have some red, but I think that that would look really great to get. This dark red outfit, like this sort of like blazer suit. You could see it on screen. And then there's also this green one as well. And I think that that would, like, I can't see us getting a actual set of his house, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, who knows? It would be really cool. And then next up is, maybe it's a cop-out to make sure that I get it right, but I'm just going to say a Malfoy. Now, I could definitely see Lucius Malfoy from Chamber of Secrets being in here. Again, that movie didn't get too much attention. It did in the CMF series, kind of, like with Dobby. So I think that it would be cool to get him here. Maybe, yeah, I could definitely see him being in this. I'm not sure necessarily what his accessory would be, but maybe just his cane would be good enough, and like a new piece. Not really too sure, but I definitely think that he could be in this series, as well as Draco. Draco was in the last series, and he is one of the main, I guess, characters. I would say he's more of a main character in terms of appearances than Luna and Neville. Like, he's more prevalent. So I think that it's crazy that they're getting 2 variants, and if Draco doesn't, I would be a little shocked. So I'm not too sure if they would go that route. But I think for Draco, his Half-Blood Prince appearance would also be a really great inclusion with, like, that black blazer. I don't know, I could definitely see them going that route as well for him, and I think it would work really well. And who knows, it would be really cool if we can get, like, the Voldemort sort of tattoo or whatever as well. That would be really awesome. And then last up, this is my final guess, and this is going to be from our series, and it's Xenophilius Lovegood, Luna's dad. And the reason I say this is not just because I want to be able to make a Kurt Connors figure from The Amazing Spider-Man, and I think I pushed for him because of his outfit. And it's this sort of casual-looking outfit, but at the same time, there's, like, color in it, and it's just, it would make such a great-looking figure. And his accessory, I hope Lego does this, because one of the best parts, and even, like, I take graphic design, and people talk about this part in my program, and it's the scene where they're talking about the Deathly Hallows and how amazing of, like, animation and different things, and just the story that was being told, and it's such an important part of that movie in telling the story of the Deathly Hallows and everything. So I definitely think that the book from that scene could definitely be in it. Again, he wouldn't make for a good set. Like, he wouldn't fit in. Like, I could never see them really doing his house. It wouldn't really make sense. But to have him be in the series, I think makes a lot more sense. But anyways, everyone, those are my predictions for the 7 figures that are still to be revealed for the series. Let me know down below in the comment section who you think are going to be the 7. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with me? What do you think? Because I think that this is so crazy that, again, we shouldn't be seeing these pictures. It is so early right now, and the series is coming out in September. We haven't even seen official pictures for Series 20. The last thing I'll say before I wrap things up for this video is that it's crazy. So now we've had 8 figures from our series already made into minifigure form, and we also included the Dursleys, and the Dursleys, I believe, are getting their own set with their house coming in the summer, and that's going to be another 2 figures added to our Harry Potter figure collection. So it's crazy that if my choices in here are right, we're going to be really close to being able to actually have our entire 16 figures in Lego form. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one.